Every casting begins with what the earth provides. Power meets purpose at the source. Transcription. Raw material takes its first step forward. Weight becomes potential. Consistency begins with verification.
Only the right ore moves forward.
The journey toward transformation begins. Distance is conquered by motion. Raw earth moves toward molten form. This is where stone becomes metal. Precision begins before melting starts. Reduction begins the process. Control shapes every fragment. Size defines readiness.
Readiness is stored here.
Supply meets preparation. Raw form approaches refinement. And this is where ore prepares to become iron.
Preparation shapes the path to fire.
Heat awakens chemistry.
Fire binds raw into ready.
Strength forms through control. Balance follows intensity. Only the right size meets the furnace. Direction defines efficiency. Gravity gives way to precision.
Inputs align for transformation.
This is where solid becomes liquid. Human focus guides molten power. Timing protects every pore. Fire releases its craft. Ocean carries heat with care. Precision stands before the pour. Data secures the moment.
Now form is moments away.
And now, metal starts to become meaning.
Inside power meets precision. This is where metal becomes purpose. Discipline guides every step. Nothing is wasted in a foundry. These lines carry molten responsibility.
Safety shapes every movement forward.
Beyond these doors, metal takes shape. Here, form begins before fire arrives. Foundations matter, even in metal. Human focus guides heavy systems. Order defines efficiency. Precision hides inside every casting. Visibility shapes quality. Care defines strength. Readiness moves forward.
Safety keeps progress alive.
Now heat meets preparation. And here, fire prepares to give form.
Time cools what fire created.
Separation begins the next chapter. Form emerges from its shell. Heat gives way to handling. Balance protects integrity.
Human eyes guard the first standard.
Surface meets its reset. Cleanliness reveals quality. Efficiency loops back into process. Precision refines strength.
Detail shapes reliability.
Care moves forward. Accuracy secures purpose. Edges tell the story. Direction defines destiny. Standards never rest. Identity travels with every piece. Now the process moves deeper into refinement. Transcription. Now raw form moves toward precision. Here, tolerance becomes truth. Stability shapes accuracy.
Precision begins with structure.
Speed meets consistency. Details define durability. Accuracy now faces verification. Numbers protect performance.
Function forms at the finest scale.
Smooth edges guard longevity. Cleanliness reveals quality. Preparation completes protection. Hidden flaws meet the light. Integrity earns trust.
Geometry completes reliability.
Strength deepens with time. Metal learns endurance here. Now, refinement gives way to scale. Now scale amplifies precision. Precision multiplies value.
Hedman eats eolens and finistem this all would have been transpirated.
Smoothness protects performance. Protection extends life. Stability follows care. Balance proves reliability.
Identity completes the product.
Details define durability.
Human care perfects automation.
Order prepares the next phase. Timing shapes efficiency. Now refinement meets intelligence. Technology now guides motion. Precision moves at machine speed. Timing becomes flawless. When balance is reached, scale follows. Order completes preparation. And now, technology takes the lead. Now intelligence guides every movement. Precision now moves at the speed of code. Timing becomes flawless. Machines now guard perfection. Quality never compromises. Automation perfects repetition. Accuracy now reaches the final container. Protection is built into every unit.
Security surrounds the result.
Identity completes the product. Traceability follows every batch. Speed meets consistency. Every unit is now ready for movement.
Order builds efficiency.
Consistency is confirmed again. Records move as fast as products. When everything aligns, excellence flows. Now the product meets its final refinement. Accuracy now defines the final outcome. Every kilogram is confirmed.
Protection is verified, not assumed. Identity must look as precise as it performs.
Traceability follows every unit. Machines now guard perfection. Quality never compromises. Order multiplies efficiency.
Every unit is now ready for movement.
Stability travels with the product. Structure defines readiness. Protection begins before travel. Security surrounds every result. Identity now scales with volume.
The journey nears its destination.
Movement continues with purpose. Before release, excellence must be proven.
The final test begins here.
Before release, proof replaces promise.
Quality begins with careful choice.
Here, science verifies consistency.
Performance begins with chemistry. Strength leaves its signature. Inside every part lies the truth. Accuracy protects assembly. Hidden flaws meet the light.
Silence proves integrity.
Smoothness supports performance. Strength is proven under pressure.
Evidence builds confidence. Approval is earned, not given.
Not there.
Quality clears the path forward. Traceability never ends.
Accountability protects excellence.
Proof now becomes product.
The final movement begins. The final journey now begins.
Every unit moves with purpose.
Order guides every step.
The chain nears completion. Precision never leaves the process. What was built with care now moves with confidence.
Accuracy follows the product to the end.
Completion feels like precision.
Trust is locked in place.
Every journey needs its record.
The product now carries its story forward.
Endings prepare new beginnings.
From ore to metal to meaning.
This is how precision moves the world.
From heat to hardware, from craft to industry. And this is how modern factories produce iron castings from start to finish. Built on discipline, forged by fire.
Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns.